Yeah.
Mina mangihlangana now, it was this year.
Yeah.
Masicala ukuspana song.
Yeah.
It was this year.
Yeah.
But when that event yase Razmataz, vo launcha Blaq P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I say I fell in love with this genre. Ne? And when I fell in love with it, look at how long it stuck with me, and today I'm doing a project that incorporates Kasi rap.
Yeah, my man.
Now with before even the 10th episode.
Yes, but now this is what made, hence I said to you, mina ngiyenza ngendlela yami. Mina ngithole space where we went to shows, no Blaq. Before I've met Blaq, I used to go to shows like ngiyabukela ama-gents, and I always felt Kolinte shodayo. Mina personally, it's all. I always felt ukuthi Kolinte shodayo, and hence I told you ukuthi on my journey I've met people abanenhliziyo grand, because maybe now I was that vessel. That's all. Hence Blaq before ngizomlaunch I met abo Bheki, yabo no Bheki sa restructure yonke into.
Bheki who?
Bheki use Samro no. Yes. Yeah. That's all. We sat down and we spoke about a lot of things. No Bheki. That's all. And what I respect and love about Bheki even today, he never subjected to my vision. He never said, vision, he was like, I'm on board. Yeah. Whatever that you think we can do with this boy, I'm on board. Whatever that you think you can do, I'm on board. That's all. So I never shied away from having people who are like, hence I've always tried to bring forth people who are capable. Most of the guys that I've worked with, they know him. Who's the guy behind? Ukava. Mangati, we need money to what? We need this to that. That's all. It was like, my guy, I'm there. You've been there for me and I owe you such favors. But I do this not because of the favors also. I do it because I believe. That's all. I believe with this movement, whatever you guys are starting, that's all. I feel it. The guy used to come to Sbuda and you would like, fuck these tracks. That's all. Because we are creating music or rap, yes, but we are putting it in lean. You know, we are trying to talk to Abu Mama than to talk to us. Because rap minamang figure, it was us. You know, you know, we're talking about when fine. I told Blaq that you will have such tracks when time is due. And we did have. And people knew what happened. But it's cool. Yeah. That one is not for that. Me, now what I was creating, rap, I wanted to create music. Not good to music, bongeko. There were good tracks that were there, but I felt good. Maumamele, an album of 18 tracks, you're gonna get 2 tracks that you can listen to, or you can Umama Sendlino, Sister, at all. But now, fun enough, Skuluma riding. Past few days in Sekepin. And the reason we story spell in between, I was surprised which in number of Blaq Ingane Semngane. There was Umakoko. Actually, Ukoko singing it word to word.
2021.
You get my point. And at Tina City, the music never reached. Tina, we were stuck with that. That's what killed a lot of cats.
No, City Kasi Repi.
Yeah, because people think you music will figure, but your music will figure. It's just that you didn't see the revenue. You didn't get the money for it because you didn't plan for it. But me, you know, on my side, I was like angazi ukuthi ngifile kanjani, and I was even hence mawungibuza ukuthi abobani bebakhala da like izikhalile ingoma even I think eka Shezi no MaSeven no lokhuzana naye yakhala, and that's why ngithi the time aleli should is balance according to the feelings. Yeah, because there were songs ukuthi uMagogo ugcine sekacula, and I was like wow, and especially kweyaka Blaq I was, cause kulezi ezinye benganakanga mara kuthema ngena kwa Blaq ngabheka response like ngibheke yakho uMagogo yabo angane, I'm like damn. So ingoma did make impact thina vele besifila si create a studio yabona, but now because rap sisibhokised up
Biggie uthi in one of his songs Daha, whoever thought that hip hop can take it this far? Maybe Tina siyekele moyeni. Yeah,
Tina we did know. To be quite honest, maybe. To be quite honest, Tina sishiye and in Moshila. I'm not gonna point names. In Moshila, people didn't want to invest in it yet. Bebafuna we reap. I wanna, yeah, because sometimes mele if ever uthi into ngiqalile put yabona thatha the idea ukuthi because you can never look at your baby dying and say it's okay while you have like 100k bank or you have resources that you can use to make your kid okay. At all. You work ukuthi ngithole because imali kuwe doesn't matter for this kid to survive. At all. But now if your kid is gonna die and you claim them and you say you love them and then for me.
But what is it about that time, that particular moment in time, that and also the particular artist Blaq P that you were launching Ngara Erasmatas? What was it about the particular moment and artist and the space that made you say fuck it, I'm throwing the kitchen sink at this thing?
I didn't really throw a kitchen sink. Uguti sometimes when hence I said to Iash, you can have all the power. Mina in my team, I'm gonna put myself and say I did everything. At all. Like I was personal. I felt that I was doing a lot, yet I was drained by a lot. Because you can never push plus minus 4 or 5 people we want. No matter how hard you can work or hard you can push, but somehow yeah, who come and position. Yes, I went out, tried for help. Immediately there were guys coming in, especially in terms of Blaq. Very personal. I told myself that I was taking time out. That's all. I'm gonna take time out because I was worn out. I've been doing shows. I've been hustling out Blaq. I've been doing all my live shows. There was a space where like that's when my body understood. You can run 2 days without sleeping while when the show vandaag drive northwest everywhere like we are via we are print HHEITA. So there was a lot of work that I was doing coming back posting Facebook posting it on plus 100 groups postana no post one just to reach abantu. So those were the times where no jam awuphumule mangphumula well got good management for Blaq yabo Tolani Timen, the guys were like full on. Then that's when I said Don you reliever no I'm releasing you. It's a communicator. Most of his work I still produce the work. Then if I maybe another for mixing, and do some edition because management whatever I love about him, he was involved now. We're not just managing the artist, but you're there, full on. Whenever he goes to a studio, you're there. Financially, he was there, so I was like, the guy is safe.
Yeah.
Now I can even leave and go. I spoke with him. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm going back. But
what was special about Blaq P?
Everything. I still feel okay. Let me be personal about Blaq. I still feel Uguti is one of the best cats that we never got to embrace as a country at all, and not just a country, maybe as a continent, as Africa. Like Lantana is it's so talented, yes, but he's so attached to his music that. I've
the
never.
Same way that you used to bench here.
Yeah. Yes. You know what that made him? I think it made him to realize Uguti, these kids were coming here, getting all this time and fucking it up. And when I get my own shit, I'm gonna make sure that I don't fuck it up. And a process of writing, a process like I've never seen an artist that stress ngoma like Blaq. Never. I've always seen cats but casual. Like I watch as you know some days I watch J. Cole and compare the two. If Blaq was J. Cole or J. Cole was Blaq, these guys would do the same shit. Because the way J. Cole maybe it's because they're cams or they're actors somewhere. But that guy, I was the cam. I was the eyes at the time. I saw. Even if I would do a stupid beat and feel ukuthi lisadinga izinto like njengale beat lengane sencane lela beat abantu mabalimamela they think liphelele belisashota angifakanga ama chords angifakanga ama keys ngifaka nje bass line and the drums but the way he flew on top of it the way we got flowing a corner, they like I was like, dude, then got me pele.
You sound like you're describing a wonder kid. I keep saying there's a lot of wonder kids in this movement.
Indaba people mina ngifeel ukuthi yabona khona abantu angaba compare. Yabo kufana nalento le people do it bamba compare Tupac no Biggie. Mina there are two people ngakuba compare for my own personal reasons. Cause mamameli itori that's fun. And immediately mameli itori zingafani. You can never compare the two. At all. Yes, we might say the other one, which is what. This one came, no. Istor Saga Park. Upark was there for a reason. Biggie, yes, we can put him. Marangay, I mean, I will never put them together like this. For me, Park, I'll put him like this. Big, I'll put him like here. Reason because Izinto as Kulumo Park for a black child at that time. They did make the black childhood no mayenguben. Akubezela so. Kusasa tingizovuga. At all. Kusasa ngizovuga because of what this guy is telling me.
Better days.
At all. Yes. Then you compare the two. Yes, we might say ukawusokolile mara usitshele ngeitori zakhe as personal in a level ukuthi personal. This one they were personal but he managed to generalize. At all. Ukuthi akhulume nawo ukuthi unganaka mntana sekhaya kuso. At all. So you came eMzansi, you get abozola. Zola did the same thing. That's why I'll always be the great. Why? Uthema ka maintain leyo nto leyo. Leyo mlilo lo is some of the injection that he injected on artists abafana nabo Blaq. At all. After Zola, kuzo zonke lezinto, the biggest artist was gonna be Zola, Blaq. I tell you, even today I still bet. Like the way Begangakon, avundukile ama-artist aseZola. Nobody, I tell you, nobody compares to Blaq. Nobody.
But what is it also about Izola?
Izola is because no. It's like yabona kasima bathi lidume something. Like mina ngiphume Zondi. Ane? My original kasi Zondi. You'll never find the tap dance anyway. Mare Zondi lahliwe. Ungeza la imndeni hayikho. Ufake yathwala. So into mayivumbukele kini. Eyena already. So music ama-artist angene gaming firstly awaseZola. So for that me effect bayazana siyacavana. Yabona bona into abayifeyilile leyo ukuthi sibhekele ikasi lethu. Yathwala. Kanti bona ngabe bayibathi mabathi okay Zola sesimnandi dorobhile abantu abayi10 ndeni naledi yathwala yiyo thina into esi-enhancile when we started tap and say okay now sesiyazi ukuthi iZondi nayo. Let's open it up. After school, yeah. After school, where we uhlale mapetla. No, it's no longer about this girl S01. Ma ufeel ukuthi ngiphuma ngo2 I walk nga5 na le class le tap uyangena uyarehearse.
You can't be ngeke uthi uNtsembu ngebhola ungazitest against the person.
Yes, angithi nakhona ile nto engisho mouth why ngeZola. Izola is not about them. It's because of iqalele kubo but bona they didn't want to open it up. Because if bona bayivula ngabe le sustainability yama careers abanye abantu like ngaba sesekhona.
Yeah.
Ethola ngaba sese like ngaba matista buy angayi emsawden.
Yeah. All right. What other elements derailed r.i.P besides the fact that HHEITA didn't want to inject their own funds or
it's making those funds. Yabo. r.i.P had big artists like instead you'll have one show that is done in December that benefited a few people. At all. Or maybe one show that is done in October that benefited a few people, than to have monthly shows that people love, that are gonna follow and grow the culture. I mean, I had a structure. Even the person that was doing r.i.P October, I had the structure on how I think this can be run. But now, I run into or feel like I'm my owner. But I felt if there were guys like us coming in with ideas, not pushing that. I mean, I've never fought it for the shit. I mean, I believed r.i.P music and music over meluya bantu inabantu bawazi. So,
yeah. Who are the 5 cats that stand out for you, r.i.P?
Oh, that stand out. Okay, Chaka Dolla, Shezi, Flow, at all.
Yeah.
Sbuda P. I'm gonna name 6.
Please.
Blaq, Chippa. Then Ikonka, a person that I feel ukuthi abantu bayamncanywa mara I would have loved him ukuthi angene game in itself. Yabo. MaSeven. MaSeven ungishayelani is one guy that I met so versatile. That's all. Kasi rap was like, okay, rap ngesiZulu. Yabona. Then you get these guys now, hence uthola bomalumestana. Yabona. Zonke things. It's because this is part of Kasi rap, but now it was taken ukuthi when we shang speed, Tswana, Sutu, yeah, Spaza. Now, Kasi rap was like a black child's movement. And it was something that we supposed to invest in, even if we don't get into the music industry itself, create our own.
Your own industry.
Yeah, because behind the doors, people bayazi abantu mfethu mabashama show. Bayazi like
and you sold the discs.
Yes.
You sold the
you
discs
get
off the pool of
you get
cars.
go as why lengizoyisho straight that you sell to people abnormal. Not even your own shows. Yes.
Yeah,
Mina no Blaq we went to as far as perform our own spaces because there was a track like Parania. So people obviously love pirates. So we used that.
Yeah.
Whenever there was pirates playing, we'd come perform, go, you know, what do you call taverns? People would buy 10 to 15 discs. Then go me corner, yeah, corner.
Supply. Like
On demand.
Still do.
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect example. Well, Maskandi does that, but we did it with the thing. Yoguti, obviously we have copies, and more copies. I 100 copies were sold, even more. That's all, even more. Because yeah, even more. Because the people travel corner, like you go to places, people are like, abanye bazabathi just tell them to send the mal, but send the mal in shop right, and we would send that copies. But mpege in now, that fundamental ukuthi, if ever every artist still push kanjalo. Ngisi Kasi rap, push wonke artist kanjalo. Says ukuthi mangizodropa wena, everyone is focusing on you. It's all, yeah. Says mangabe ni 4. Yeah, mangabe ni 4. 4 for Kazaki no 4. We share that image amongst you 4. Mara senza show ukuthi ni a performer and I know 4 somewhere maybe month end ni bani show yenu which is going to be like a pre-launch before this launch individual. Mara lapho will be selling you to whoever who's going to be coming to the show to the public. Mina, those were my plans.
Even online, your pages, you syndicate.
Mina, those were my plans. That's why the Sbuda P, they became my cousins. Those were my ideas. Because Mangpega individual, it was hard to push. But Mangpega collective, cabanga amagents so angene gaming. I5. So apart, more figure gaming enzan. It's all. Angene I5 more split about my individuals. It's all. From lapho kula ma individuals ngena in lama feature labantu abangaphandle.
Yeah.
Bangakho abantu abangaphandle abangafeature abantu abayi5.
Exactly. And kwenzakalani in terms of
bangena. They're coming in,
Maybe
maka.
invite you to their own gigs
Mina
and
kawa like I had a plan. No? Like, it's just that mawubona ukuthi la sebenza nabo khanda shisa. Ikinto ngizoyenza. Mina vele ngisuka ku space where like I've learned this from white people. Because my Saturdays I spend vele white people. I was Saturday school, dance classes, and I see how they work. I see, I'm introduced. The following week, so we were in charge. You get it? So I was like, okay, this is structure. Even on shows, on how they do their shows, like choreographers, people, managers, like 2 minutes years we were in charge. Like I'm a cooler, they even do it.
Yes.
Cooler le figure la, eli main, 2-3 months libone lethe lentwana fike lentwana check ibone ungahlala livale sokuyilele in charge.
Let everybody eat as well.
You get my point? Angithi lento ngisho yes wena uhleli uyi1 ibheke lento le. What killed njengoba ukhuluma ngo asingasabali Kasi rap sibale nje Soweto music. What killed it? Artist lengena liba nswembu liba famous liba lize liba omkhulu. Meluvule mfethu. Meluvule. Thina no we're fighting for that shit. Yeah. We made our mistakes. We're trying to rectify. Ungangitshela ukuthi mina mangithole opportunity am well ngingene gaming ngizovesana ngifuna ukuhlala. Anyeke ngingene ngementality ye producer vele. Artist ngibudopha endleleni. Check how many niggas I'm going to plug. How many niggas are going to follow after me? Yeah. And angenzeli mina I'm creating it so that these coming up niggas will also donsa abanye.
It's like
The reason why this thing dies, ngene one sakafuna ukudla yonke into ifuka mhlele kubambene nomoba.
it's like you found a bridge. Yabona lama bridge la obesijampa imfula ngakudala lawa shaker. It's like you found a dangling bridge. Now you decide, I'm going to fortify this motherfucker. I'm going to make sure with the next generation this thing does not get eaten by termites and it's strong enough to accommodate future travel.
Yeah, uyabafaka.
And the YANOS, what is your take on the YANOS and the disruptions that are occurring because of them?
Ash, mina ngiyangplay more music or like us. Yeah, as much as I had a lot of people, well, I'm a piano, blah blah blah, like I'm a piano, original. At all. The only thing that is fucked up is the industry itself. Because if industry nani, in a hip hop, in a kwaito, in a piano, in a gqom, ubani ozokhalela ukuthi ini yenzani? Akekho umuntu ozokhalela. Ukuthi kumele kube kanjalo. Thina sibulawa yini? Into kithi iba ngathi subculture, you know. Into ezophela ivele yahamba. Isiyenza kanjalo. We don't really want to make it a culture ukuthi ihlale, you know. Like ikwaito was a culture. Hip hop became a culture. Yes, kasi rap was also like a fucked up best culture that is underneath, whereby people were doing everything for themselves, of which is what like black people should be doing. But now we fail ukuphi mangabe sizothatha zonke lezo zinto destroy. Why kwaito be destroyed just because we wanted to introduce hip hop? At all. Why now hip hop is destroyed because we want to introduce gqom? Why gqom is destroyed because we want to introduce amapiano? Yabona now, like Tina, we're killing ourselves.
And we forget there's a love for all those.
Kunabantu, kunabantu, they are workers. Lezi zinto zinomsebenzi wazo. If ever umuntu ashaya hip hop, hip hop, following, push around the country, it's played on radio, people are loving you. Ungasustain 10, 20 years. But uzosustain kanjani if people decide on your career? People were decided on their careers. Like like most boxers kuthiwa mfethu manje boxing ayisekho. Uzofuna ukulo. Angeke ulo uzola nobani. Hayi nje ukuthi utrain 10 years wena walwa 2 years akufundini boxing ayisekho.
Khan.
Uzenzani? So that easy izinto lezi ezikhawathe yonke into. Ngeke hence ngithi I don't have anything against amapiano. I don't have anything against gqom. I don't have anything against hip hop. I don't have anything against kwaito. What I'm crying for, these things to somebody, they are zimpilo to somebody, they are Hispanic to somebody, it's life to somebody, it's their livelihood to somebody, it's their memories at all. Like listen to lazy, they were created for a certain reason, but because people control these things, then now they're gonna be compared amongst themselves. We can never compare izinto ezingafani, but ngitshelele into le from eqaleni azifani. Ipiano ne hip hop azifani. Yes, ungalithatha artist le piano ulifake ku hip hop, mara lizokhipha le taste yalo ngoba ipiano solapho ukujiva bacule the way bacula ngakhona it genre yakhona. As a country we should be like embracing it, pushing it. Hip hop don't deprive. As much as ikwaito. Ikwaito is like one of the original things zasemzansi. But why? Celebrate overseas.
The discussion that we had.
Celebrate.
The discussion we had before, like, mumuntu esiko, ne?
Yeah.
Ngikhula ngalo, and I come through. Maybe my generations are too later. And then isiko aliseko. And then ngihengile manje kasi rap. Then mina I'm a Christian. And Christianity ayiseko ngihengile mina qo. People must be left to flourish with what they love.
People love what they love. That's why mina all my life. I know I'm a dancer by. There was a time where I was called ukuthi mfethu asamzo shaya kamputsi ngathi. There was a time where like mfethu asibay we shaya sponsor ngathi for now one thing I'm a specialty with tap dancing. Give me a gig le tap. Ngidivesi. Yes uyazi ukuthi ngingazenza lezi but for now my heart, my soul, my being wants to follow this ukuthi ngifuna ukushaya le. And when I'm also tata le ngifuna ukuyenza manje ungenzisa le it goes hand in hand usabheka hip hop una 20 tracks wabhalile siyasusa yabona no yes so yajumpa so kada so shaya into ongayifuni now leyo yashaya maro awukho instinct then your followers are sitting there like I am forced to come no I am forced.
How is the tap dance space now?
Actually, okay, let me be honest. I left tap dancing for reasons, financial reasons, bigger reasons than people can understand. Even people are sitting on mentions because of my chankuras the tap. You know yourselves. Sharp. So I said to myself, let me just hence even now Blaq. Mina, I'm that guy, I don't quit. But when isn't grand, I don't wanna find myself forcing into because I'll feel like or end up saying or doing things that I don't mean, that I'll regret forever just because allow get the best of me. So instead of pushing or forcing, step back. So now there was a space where I said to myself, listen guy, you know you're good with this shit. Go and explore isn't. Go and buy yourself a cam and shoot. Check how many times you wanted people to shoot your videos and they fuck it up. So maybe this is the time. Like, you still have your monies, you still have whatever, go buy the shit. Okay, check, build your fucking studio now. Go and build your studio. Buy original stuff, buy original things, go buy yourself cams. So I took whatever money I made out of it and told them my chance, okay, my chance for now. Don't call me. Because I break up like us. We were overseas. So there was like something, that thing didn't go accordingly. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, it's like this. Thinking of what I'm scared. Because now I'm going to prove, can I survive without this? Because now I feel good. Then, yeah.
Gift becomes a care.
Yes, exactly. You're in a space I feel grand now, they don't feel good now. I clear every moment they get. That's all. So I was like, okay, dude. Hence I told you about the peace part. Peace. Peace is empty. So you have to choose when you wanna go to your peace. You know? Yeah. Then you try to find it. When you find it, stay there for some time.
HHEITA Records or HHEITA entity.
Yeah, HHEITA, okay, HHEITA is HHEITA. People don't know this. You know, everywhere go HHEITA, and they don't know it's a company. So the plan is it's I'd say 10 years plus, because before Yona, it was Soweto Fusion, the one that was pushing about Blaq, pushing most artists. Soweto Fusion was a company that I registered with some guy. So the plan of Soweto Fusion, hence the name, it's simple. Fuse the Soweto. Everything like that has to do in a Soweto, whether it's dance, music, as long as artistically can be worked on, we do have the ability to do it. Sharp. That's why I have never signed nobody. The plan was, we generate income wherever, however we get it, then we come, we fund listen to this. From scaling, like there's no bigger plan. But because the main focus or the focal point became a merchants, because we thought which by helping these ones, we can generate revenue by us which sponsor it's gonna be something like dopa.
Also build a pedigree.
Yeah, because we wanted something as a build a band. We want builder that's self-confident, that shit, that I can do this shit. Yes. So it happened like that. Then HHEITA, it's my company. I started HHEITA in 2 years, 3 years this year. 3 years next year Feb.
Yes.
14. Okay, I was heartbroken. Something happened between me and Omuntu. And the day after, we Valentine's. So I can't celebrate it. I'm fucked up. And I always had this idea. Because HHEITA was not a company. It was me, how I create a band. I was like, HHEITA, you know, HHEITA, show HHEITA. Because I like a kaslabo cow. Like, I didn't want to do the cow thing. Like, cow, show cow. I'm like, I'm never going to do the cow thing, man. I'm just going to create people my own way. Yeah. So now, that becomes like, mangfa, no mangyanyile, you know. That days on a police around, HHEITA, show. Now I started, this thing, man, let me just do company. So on that day, then I go and I'm like, okay, let me register this. But now the plan is, register this company, get people that you're going to sign. But now, before you sign people, sign yourself. Why signing yourself? Fight first, so they see how much you fought or how much you're fighting, so that they can have that recognition, your respect towards you, saying, I na Maroko really mfethu. Sibonile ukuthi uyayifuna riding. So now let's go and fight for him. That's all. So now it was a thing of saying, now I have like 5 years. Minus I've got 4 years. Calculating these 4 years. You're gonna fight these 4 years. As this build up your company is 2 years up, you have 4 years up when Yogulo, which I can call 2. Because if I can do what I'm planning to do in 2 years, then I'm gonna quit. Focus on the company. That's all. So you build up your Amilo, signing myself, fighting, getting after that, signing artists. But I'm going to sign artists as also, and I'm going to sign artists that they won't stand for themselves. Because when I sign you, you sit down, now you, the artist, construct the contract. I want to do it like that. Because somebody in Mbuzila, it might work against you. That's why I have you.
Hang yourself.
Yeah, that's why I have you. So that whenever they bring a contract, when we are Chaka, we are Vumuguti, right? Then from Lapo we sign. Because why? I'm running away from the olden way of signing an artist. Yes, I'm willing to help you with whatsoever. Mina as your boss, I know enough. I know enough how to make you blow. If you're good enough, you're gonna just blow. That's all. But if ever you're not, obviously there'll be money that is gonna be spent, that is gonna be off what you're gonna be owing. Not really, but owing you doing it as a return on investment. And that you invested in me, I'm investing back to the company. Because I want people to feel they're investing in the company. They are not paying or they are not losing things. Hence, I give you the opportunity to say, as internals funayo, do your own contract. Yeah. That's all. Give it to me, I'll read it. Then if I feel good, young fulfill and I'm going to fund you. I'm going to give you the things that you need to go to where you want to go. Yeah.
And don't get out there and be a lazy guy.
Yeah, and that's why I'm giving you that, so that you, when was fast away, you'll know how much you need to work. I think it's better. That's all. And it doesn't kind of close you or limit you.
And I've been searching for purpose. I know that this rap shit is worth it, but my grandma hates all of this cursing. I gotta listen to what I say. I need to think before I can say. I do this shit almost every day. Bitches talk about me anyways. I'm getting high and high and higher, and you gotta pull up with Mary Jane. I'm never sipping on pepper drinks, so I be drifting on hurricanes. I can tell you now we gonna be famous.
Hey, get it. Oh.
I can tell you now we gonna be famous.